Hello everyone. Just thought I'd do a update on how my month's been, what's it been like, my runs and that, because this last month is where I discovered the full methatones method of heart rate training, which has been challenging, at least. Challenging to run slow, which is something I never thought I'd have to worry about running slow, which is quite difficult to run so slow. Trying to keep my heart rate below my method, which is 129 beats per minute as of Sunday just gone, because I had a birthday, so it changed, so it's now 129 beats per minute. So the methadone method is you take your age minus you take 180 minus your age, and then if you've been injured in the past or you've been sick or anything like that, you subtract another 5, so that's where I end up at 129. So you can work out how old I am by that. But also, if you haven't been sick or anything, you just leave it at that. If you've been running for the last 2 years and you've been fine, add 5 to that formula. So for me, it's at 129 beats per minute. So that's where it is. So I started off the month. Sorry, I've got the laptop on my lap, so I can just have a quick look at my stuff on Strava. So I started off the month at 14.4 kilometers. That was my weekly distance, and I've been trying to do it correct this time. I normally used to just go out and just run like mad and never really have any plan or anything like that. I'll just go run. So if I felt like doing 10Ks that day, I did 10Ks. But now I'm trying to do it more not structured, but build up 10% increments, and so I don't injure myself. I always injure myself. I run for 6 months and then I get injured. Shin splints, calf problems, knee problems. I've had lots of injuries, those kind of injuries, but I think they're all because I have a good intention of starting slow, but I never keep it up. I just suddenly just start going. I join the running club, and before I know it, I'm running 10 kilometers with them every Thursday, and I'm flying along, and I'm trying to keep up with the fast guys, which is, it's not easy. So I always injure myself. So this time ran 14.4 kilometers for the first week of May, and then I went backwards slightly. So I went to 14.1, so just a little bit less, and then the following week I went to 14.9, and the week just gone by, which I did 16.5. And so far this week I've done 12Ks. I'm planning on doing a park run on Saturday, but looking at the weather forecast, it looks really rubbish for the UK, and so it's going to be rather wet. So I was planning on trying to film it, but I might just do a little bit in the car, depends on the weather. I might just do like an after run report on how it went. I'm planning on going for it, like I said in my last video, and everything's going alright. I have no aches and pains. I know I went to see a physio at the beginning of May because I've got these tingling sensations on my shin, like sore spots, and they'll be sore for about a minute, not even a minute, 10 seconds or so, and it'll just go away. And I couldn't work out what it was. We get a physio that comes to our work every month, so I thought I was going to have a chat with him. And it finds out that my lower back, L4, whatever it is, I don't know, she explained it to me, but I'm terrible at remembering things. Those, where L4 is, it connects, the nerves go down and they to your shin bone. So I've got a slight problem over there, which I've got exercises I'm busy doing to try to repair and build the muscles around that vertebra, which will in turn stop my little tinglings I get on occasions. It's not very often I get them nowadays, which is quite nice. So I think with me running slower has actually helped that, because it all seems to be going in the right track. I have no aches and pains. I must say, when I finish running my runs, it feels like I haven't even gone for a run, which is probably a good thing, because I could carry on. Like I did yesterday was my longest run I did, which was 7 kilometers. Doing the myth test, my second myth test, and when I finished doing that run, it, yeah, I stopped, walked, got my camera, phone, took pictures and that, and I didn't even feel like I'd gone for a run. My legs weren't tired, they weren't sore, there was absolutely nothing. So, it's interesting. I know I got a half marathon in September, which is a long way away. And I'm busy, I wouldn't say I'm training for it slowly, I'm busy building up to it. In a few weeks time, or not a few weeks time, in about 12 weeks time, I should be up to about 50, 60 kilometers a week if I keep going at my 10%, which I am doing. And so I should have plenty of kilometers under my legs by then, and it should be a nice half marathon. I am looking to see if I can find a 10k run closer to that, to just test my legs and see how they get on, because I'm not doing any speed work barring park runs. It's going to be interesting. I know my PB for a park run was set, I did that, I think it was 4 years ago, which is 2054, something like that. I should probably look it up, but I shouldn't know these things. Yeah, that was my PB for my park run of late. If I go back to when I was in my early 20s, I was a lot quicker back then, just because I'm younger and I can fly. Anyway, so I do a little recap on my month and what's ahead of me and how I think things are going. So, great. Anyway, cheers all.